The Scarecrow guards the farm diligently every day, but today, the owner walks toward him, holding a cane. With a fierce expression, the Scarecrow looks at the owner, confused. In the next moment, the owner suddenly thrusts the cane straight into his heart. Even though the Scarecrow lets out a painful wail, the owner shows no mercy, only when the cane seals the Scarecrow in place, rendering him immobile. Does the owner stop? The reason the owner sealed him was because the Scarecrow had a strong Territorial instinct. It turns out that earlier in the morning, a 10-year-old girl walked past the farm. The Scarecrow mistook her for an intruder. When the owner of the screams and brushed over, the girl had already fallen victim to the Scarecrow's deadly attack. The kind owner realized he had created a monster. That's when he cold-heartedly sealed the Scarecrow. But after his wife passed away, the Scarecrow was his only companion. Without the Scarecrow, the lonely owner could not bear it and left this world. 10 years passed in the blink of an eye, until one day, a boy, bullied by his older brother, ran into the farm. Seeing his brother chasing close behind, the boy quickly yanked the cane from the Scarecrow and used it as a weapon. He ran straight into the house of the deceased owner. Then came the sound of a crash at the door. Fortunately, the boy had locked it, but when he looked up, he realized it wasn't his brother outside, but a Scarecrow. The Scarecrow saw the boy as an intruder on the farm. It stretched out its long vines, easily unlocking the door. Terrified, the boy hurriedly fled, but while climbing the stairs, he stepped on an old wooden board and fell into the basement. As he got up, he noticed the lonely, deceased owner of the farm. Before he could understand the situation, the Scarecrow was already outside, banging on the door. To him, the door was smashed open, and the Scarecrow entered. It didn't notice the boy hiding behind the desk with a gun, but it did see the long-dead owner. The Scarecrow let out a mournful cry. At that moment, the boy rushed out and pointed the gun at it, but to his surprise, the old hunting rifle was already broken. But as he tried to escape, the vines wrapped around his head. He was thrown to the ground by the Scarecrow. At that moment, the boy grabbed a cane nearby to block the attack. Unbelievably, this action saved his life.